Hey, just got through the border. We're back. We're ready. We're ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh crap! Was I supposed to be recording something for school? Oh crap! This chapter 7, strengthening teams and conducting. Okay, sorry. All right, guys. So as you might know, a very crucial part of being in a business class is learning how to properly conduct yourself around others. So chapter 7 goes into strengthening teams and conducting meetings, and that's actually the subject that I had to present for today's class. So let's go ahead and get right into it, shall we? All right. So let's go ahead and F11 this. Oh, that's the wrong thing. All right. So what makes for an effective meeting? So it needs to resolve or meet a proposed issue. So say you're not hitting a correct sales figure or your team is not being productive in their current task. Your meeting should be by the end of it, you guys should have a effective strategy in order to figure out exactly what's going on for the rest of your proposed time, that you need to resolve the issue in. The meeting needs to be short and sweet. You don't need to extrapolate any additional information unless if you feel that it's going to be useful for resolving the issue of the exact meeting and why it's even being called. And then the meeting has to have an organized structure. You need to have distinct goals that you need to hit while you're going through the meeting. If you don't have a correct organizational structure, you're going to waste a lot of time and you're not going to get to that point that you're trying to get across in a short and effective time frame. Why do companies even have meetings though? The main purpose of a meeting is to promote the quick spread of information, to get it out to your entire company in a short amount of time, so that the whole company understands exactly what needs to get done. It also helps to create feedback and get some critique for the management, so the management can understand maybe where there's a hang up or a snag, and it keeps everybody kind of on the same page. And then last but not least, it actually helps you with team building too. A sense of meeting where you're all hanging out in one specific small little area. You guys can it can create good team building exercises, and you guys will be able to understand each other a little bit better and understand maybe what are some hangups that are causing inefficiencies in your business. So here's some good strategies and stuff for having an effective meeting. So you need to have everybody have an opportunity to speak while the meeting is going on. If not everybody gets their ideas out on the table, maybe people aren't going to be as open to talking to the rest of the class or the rest of the group rather, in a business sense. If they don't feel like their ideas are going to be accepted, they're not going to continue to want to give new ideas, and your company will actually end up stagnating, and you'll kind of lose some of the benefits of diversity, which we discussed in a previous chapter. You also kind of want to take a break for something fun. Maybe you take a break for team building exercises. Maybe you guys have you split into teams. You can create a scavenger hunt around the office and just keep everybody on the same page so that we're not kind of wasting their time on silly things. You also want to keep the meeting within company ideals. You don't want to do anything that's rash or disorganized while your company's going out. So you don't want to segregate anybody into specific groups. You want to make sure that everybody's having a good time and that they are understanding what's going on and making sure that they feel welcome inside of that meeting. You also want to have a call to action. So you want to have a specific point that you want to drive home while you're talking to your company. If you don't have a reason for people to feel like they should get involved, they're not going to want to. And you also don't want to overdo it. You want to keep your meetings short and sweet, because if they're short and sweet, they're going to be more effective. So maybe have one meeting for 5 minutes just for the managers of the company, so that they can deliberate the information throughout the rest of the company to their teams that they manage, rather than having a whole company-wide meeting once a week where 100 people get together. It's not going to be effective. It's going to be much more effective if you can have short and sweet meetings and keep everyone on a proper time scale, because then you can use your time for more effective things such as promoting sales or getting a new organizational structure, or even enacting what you're trying to deal with the meeting. It's not saying that having a large meeting with the whole entire company is bad, but it's just saying maybe keep it down to a once a month type deal. That's probably the best way to go about it. So I also have my work cited here, but thank you guys for watching my presentation on chapter 7. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. See you later.